Good morning, everyone. So we are Team
X.
Team X, and I'm gonna be the mediator. I'm Lawrence, and you guys.
So I'm gonna start with me. I'm Ernest de los Santos. I'll be acting as lawyer of Maria, as Joseph, nickname Joe.
And
Hi, my name is Cindy. I am acting for the role as Manpreet lawyer as Rock.
hi, my name is Anacleta Magtibay, and I will be acting as Maria, as the main complainant.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I am Anthony Del Monte, and I'll be playing the role of Manpreet. And we are the Team X.
All right. Thank you, everyone. So we will start now. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I will be your mediator for today. I'm Tigram, and a bit of background about me. I was involved in managing a manufacturing firm before I chose this career. And I took ADR course at Lapton College with Roger, bachelor, which made me a fit for this role as a mediator, facilitating today in this mediation. I'll introduce myself. As I mentioned earlier, I'm Tigram. And can you introduce yourself as well? And how do you like to be addressed? For the clients.
Uh, hi, my name is Maria, and I am the main complainant, and I'm here to complain about Manpreet.
Okay, I can call you Maria then. And
Hi,
Manpreet.
Tigram. Good afternoon. I am Manpreet, and I'm here to respond on the complaint of Maria. You can call me Manpreet. It's okay.
Thank you, Manpreet. Thank you, Maria. And the lawyers, how can I address you both?
Hi, I'm Joseph from Ras and Parser Snack. I'm the lawyer of Maria. You can call me Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Hi, Tigram. I'm Rock. I am here to represent my client, Manpreet, for the allegation raised to him.
Thank you, Rock. So, first of all, I want to congratulate everyone, both parties, because you chose to pause the trial and try to negotiate using mediation, which is actually a good idea. Just to let you know, 75 to 80% of cases settle on the day of mediation itself. And the success rate is 86%. So it's a high success rate for those who want to resolve their issue without going to trial, and a less expensive alternative as well. And just want to ask both parties. I can see you have your lawyers, both of you. So you can agree with me that you can make decisions regarding the resolution for this issue or matter. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. I have with me
Yes.
Rob to help me in my decision.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And now I'm gonna make my opening statement as a mediator. So you will know what to expect, your rights, entitlements, and how this will flow, the whole mediation process. So just to let you know, guys, mediation is a negotiation. It's a type of negotiation that involves a neutral third party, which is me, the mediator. So I'm gonna be neutral for the whole time of this mediation process, and I'm just here to help you negotiate, but you will still decide.
Okay.
And mhm. Hopefully, if we end with settlement, we can drop the case if we can reach to an agreement that is fair for both and for everyone.
Okay.
So just some info about this place. Restroom is outside, down the hall, right beside this room, and we have water available and some refreshments, some drinks. If you need, just let me know. And the phone number here, if there's an emergency, is 87,000. And uh, I would like, please, everyone, all of us, to turn off their phones as a sign of respect for everyone. If not, if you're expecting a call, you can put it in silent mode, so we will not be disturbed. Okay. Does anyone have a time frame that is expecting for today? Like, do you have children to pick up from school or expecting like a meeting?
I have none.
Good to know.
I don't have also. I really put my time on this because I really wanted to sort it out this problem.
Oh, that is good to know. Just to let both parties, you can take time and ask me for a little break if you feel that you need, and during the session, the whole session. So you're like free to ask me, and I provided pen and paper for both of you so you can take notes during the whole process. But after the session, I will collect all the notes and destroy it to keep the confidentiality of this mediation process.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you for that. And I'm gonna set the ground rules now, and I hope everyone will agree so we can have successful mediation process. I know that since emotions are high during this process, so sometimes you cannot help yourself but to speak up. But what I suggest, write down your ideas and then bring them up later on during your turn. Can you guys agree with that?
I agree.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you so much. And so this is the process that we will follow. So I'm gonna tell everything so you know what to expect. First is I'm gonna make my opening statement, and after that, both parties from Maria and Manpreet, you can have your opening as well and tell us like the background of the issue and why you are here trying to resolve the issue.
Okay.
And thank you. I want both parties to listen carefully, understand the other party's perspective of the issue, not just your own, because we want to resolve the issue here. That's why we are all here. So we don't want to be clashing emotions and um, keeping our positions instead of interest. And side sessions or caucusing will happen after opening statements from both parties. So one of you might take longer time. For example, it might take longer time for Maria since she's the one complaining. But don't take it against you. I'm not choosing sides here. I'm gonna be a neutral for the rest of the mediation. I just need to understand uh, your background and the information and the interest that you want to happen in order for you to reach the negotiation and agree so we can settle this up. So just to make it clear, my function here is to not to give you any legal advice, but I'm here to be in position of someone independent and neutral, as I mentioned, and help you guys arrive into a solution. So I'm not gonna be writing an agreement for both of you guys. So I'm just here to provide the environment that you need so you can be comfortable in sharing the information and the interest that you have in mind. And my actually my main goal here for me, this is how I see things and how I see conflict. I want both parties to understand the perspective of one another, and so you can both come up with a solution. So like putting your shoes in the other party's shoes, like feeling what they feel, and so we can come up with a favorable solution. And just to let you know, everyone, I should be in control here for the whole mediation process, but you will be in command for the decision and the outcome. And I hope you're able to read the agreement to mediate and sign it. You can actually check it right now. And I'll wait here until, can you read everything first before signing to make sure that you know where you're going to?
Sure, we will do.
So as you can see, if you read the first part, it says there that everything should be confidential. It is the most important element of being in a mediation compared to going to court, right? So if you're going to court, the trial is public. Anyone can go there, can will know your issues. But the advantage of mediation, it's going to be private. So it is just between you and me, both parties and the mediator. Proceedings like this should be kept private. It's also written down in the agreement. And side sessions or caucusing will be kept confidential as well, unless you think that there are ideas in the side sessions or caucusing that might help us resolve the issue. So, for example, Maria told me that I think this idea can help me resolve the issue and help them understand it. In that way, if she will allow me, I can share here the information that she told me during the side sessions.
Okay.
And important aspect as well, you can make any concessions, admission, reach any agreement during the course of discussion will not bind you unless we have a written agreement at the end. That will benefit both of you, which you both agree. And everything that you will say here cannot be used against you in trial unless we have decided as I mentioned, the agreement that we signed. And if you're unhappy with the discussion, if you think that this is not the solution for you, that this is not going somewhere, you are free to leave the room or like end the mediation process. But please promise me or agree to me that before you actually depart this room, or I mean this office, spend 5 minutes with me so we can try to resolve it and find out what's making you uncomfortable and what's making you unhappy with the decision before you actually depart, because it's important to come to an agreement in a manner that you both agree. So after my opening, both parties will have their own time. As I mentioned earlier, please do not interrupt who is speaking and just write down notes. So we also agree earlier in the pre-mediation process that Maria, who is the main complainant, will be the first one to speak. Is that correct?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I want everyone to know that I want you guys to hand the information in a civil manner and respect each other. Can I have your agreement as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So For the lawyers, do you have any questions for me so we can further explain how the mediation works?
For me, everything is well said. We're here, and I am here to make a decision for my client to make an arrangement or possible solution to fix this conflict.
For me, it's all clear, well said, and we are here with my client to settle this issue.
Okay, I see that you both understand. So in a few minutes, we can proceed with Maria's opening statement. Just to let you know as well for the caucusing session, in each private meeting, I want you to keep in mind that you have come here together. I mean, both parties, Maria and Manpreet, to cooperate, not to clash or not to compete with each other. And we need to find an agreeable solution for us to reach a win-win situation, which where we can negotiate and drop the case as well. So we will not go further into the trial, which is more expensive and might take like a few months to resolve. Unlike this mediation process, it will take like a few days, maybe today, if we can reach to a conclusion and an agreement. We can both agree and part ways. Um, Anything else you want to add before we start with Maria's opening statement?
It's all clear with us as of the moment.
Okay. Just to
Same
let
here.
you know again, you can ask for a short break any during the whole duration of the mediation process, and we have water available. Okay. So if there are no other concerns, we can start with Maria now. It's your time, Maria.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank to our mediator for being here. And I also appreciate you, Manpreet, for coming. Yeah. And we know it's a very long and complicated story. Joe and I had been in a preparation for today's session. Now, I would like to discuss some important points and issues with Manpreet.
Mhm.
I have been in business with Manpreet for the restoration of my antiques items, and I have been given him my full trust in transforming and fixing my products. Until one day, I brought a very special job for him. I entrusted him to restore a corner cabinet with a marble tops, which is a piece of work by Mansur Leguno, a famous artisan of all time. So I entrusted him to restore a corner cabinet because this is a very precious, and the cost of this item is 100,000 when it's sold. He agreed to receive 10,000 for the fix and give assurance that he will make it as a top priority. He also gave his word that it is ready prior to June 15.
Mhm.
However, the scheduled action approaches, and I've been trying to contact him many times, but no response. So, because of this, this is the main reason why I wanted to sue him. And this is the reason why I wanted to complain him. So, I have known him for 2 years, I know, and we never had a problem. He trusts me, I trusted him. However, we supposed not to end this, but to end it up here. But because of his actions for not replying, for not telling me the truth that he broke the items, then if he could have told me before, then we are not here. So this is the main thing. Yeah, that's all from my side.
Okay, Maria, I understand where you're coming from. So, as you have stated, you've known each other for 2 years now, and you have been a good business partners, and you trusted him because of the quality of his work, and also, but he failed to deliver. Is that what you're saying? On June
Yes.
15th?
And he broke the item also that I told him to restore.
Okay, I understand the item which was valued at $100,000 if sold in an auction, correct?
Yes. I got a schedule for auction. That's why I told him to keep it ready prior to June 15th. And
Oh,
he agreed on that. But because I kept calling him and I even text him messages but no response, then until I got to know at the latter part of our conversation that he did some accident uh, with my important items that I have given it to him, which is the marble tops.
okay. So I understand where you're coming from, the frustration, because I've been there. I mean, I felt that way if a person or a business partner or friend agreed with you with a certain condition and they were not able to fulfill, I would feel the same way.
Yes, and it's a big amount of money involved in this. So this is not something like you can just negotiate right away.
Exactly understand where you're coming from. But in any way, have you think of a situation, or I mean, have you think of any solution that you would accept other than, of course, the value of uh, the object? I mean, the antique that you're asking for.
The only solution I can give as of the moment is I want him to pay for it for 100,000 US dollars.
Okay,
That's the only thing.
understand. So it's clear for everyone. Is there anything else to add for Maria or Maria's lawyer, Joe?
Hi everyone, I'm Joe again. So I'm here to accompany Miss Maria, my client, to the said issue. So we are here today to settle this issue as my client looking for the payment of $100,000 from Mr. Manpreet
Mm-hmm.
for the damages he made. So my client suffers from emotional distress from what Manpreet did. That unprofessional conduct made by him resulted that he can't be trusted in this kind of situation, which is important in the business. So, as said, uh, we can settle this one by him paying $100,000.
I see. Anything else you want to add?
That's all for the moment.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you
so
so
that
much.
is my discussion with him. That the only thing we have to do, why we are here, is to get my money back. And if he's willing to pay, then this problem will end soon.
I understand where you both are coming from because you're concerned with your business, and of course, that is where you're going. I mean, you're getting your income to provide for your family, and also, did you think about what Manpreet is feeling as well before concluding that he is irresponsible? So, what
I
do you think could have happened? Mhm. Okay, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I have thought about it, but because of what happened, that he makes me wait for something that I don't think I appreciate this because I gave him so much business, and from there he makes so much money also because I am one of the famous businesswoman in Villeville area. So yeah, I shared so much with him, and I do appreciate his work for me, but he should also think and appreciate all the money, the income that I have shared it to him.
Okay, I understand your frustration again. And as I mentioned, we can hear the side of Manpreet in a few, but what do you think will make you agree other than 100,000? So for now, you're saying that only the 100,000 is the best solution for you. So
For
you will
now,
not.
I'll stand to that. Yes, for now.
So you will not accept any other negotiation for now.
For now, no.
Mhm. Okay.
This is my discussion with my lawyer, and yeah, he should pay for the actions that he have done to me, for all the damages, for all the emotional uh, causing that he gave it to me. You know.
I understand. So maybe later in the caucus session, the side session, we can further discuss where you're coming from, and maybe you can reach another solution, an alternative, which is better for both of you, which does not compromise each other's interest. So I hope we can reach to that. But for now, we can hear for Manpreet's opening statement if you are ready or if you wanna go ahead. So now Manpreet will have his opening statement to let us know his side of the story and how he views this conflict and how he thinks he is gonna resolve it as well. Manpreet, you can start if you're ready.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I am Manpreet from Belleville. I do a restoration business, and I am dealing business with Maria for a couple of years. Um, I wasn't able to answer her messages and answered her phone calls before because of what happened to my father. He has an emergency before that. That's why I know that I have my responsibility towards Maria, but I think at that moment I my father needs me and I need him to bring at the hospital at that time. So that's
Oh,
why
come
I
on,
wasn't
Manpreet.
able to
Don't make
answer.
a story now. This is not the
Maria,
right time for you to make stories, okay? You're telling
uh,
lies here.
as I mentioned earlier, please respect each other when someone is speaking. You can actually take notes. So later on, you can raise the concern.
I'm sorry for that, for the interruption. It's just I cannot hold my anger to him, you know.
I know high emotions can affect this type of negotiation, but let's be more civil and respect one another. Thank you so much. You can proceed, Manpreet.
Can I go on?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
I'm stating a fact here. Actually, we have these hospital records of my father during that time to support our statement. So I wasn't able to answer her back because of that situation.
Okay, you
And
cannot answer me, but at least you can text me, right? But
I'm
you
sorry
let me.
about that. It doesn't come into my mind. My focus on that time is with my father.
Mhm. Maria, I just
I
wanna
don't think so. You are telling the truth here, you know? This
Come,
is a big amount. I'm a businesswoman and I can't afford to lose these 100,000 US dollars. What you were talking about, you
Miss
know?
uh,
Maria, calm down,
remind
Miss Maria.
remind. Mhm.
I'm so sorry for my client's behavior. She was
Mhm.
on her peak of her emotions.
I understand. Please refrain from interrupting on the next few minutes so Manpreet can have his time and discuss what he has in mind and what really happened during the issue. Okay, Manpreet, you can go ahead.
Please understand my situation on that time because my focus really is on the health of my father. Um, During our business partnership in 2 years, we have a good relationship then until this incident happened, and this comes out of my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I cannot do anything. When this
Yes, you can do something, but at least telling me what happened to my valuable item that I have given it to you.
Miss
But you did
Maria,
not. You lied. You
Maria,
keep it
calm
as a
down.
secret.
Maria, can you just let me finish on my statement, please?
Mm-hmm. We can actually write down notes. I can see your paper it's still blank. You can write down your concerns and raise it later on. Okay, Manpreet.
And I already fired this assistant who destroyed these furnitures of yours. So I cannot also be able to attend this damage because of my insurance, because I am not avail of this kind of insurance, only for the vandal insurance. So I'm sorry if I cannot pay you this 100,000 you are asking of me, because this is a big money of
Well, I'm sorry
money.
also because your story is
Sorry
too
to
late
interrupt
already. I have
everyone.
lost 100,000 US dollars already. That's why you have to pay me for
I
this.
understand that, Maria, and please understand my situation also.
Exactly. Everyone, Maria, can you please calm down and respect Manpreet? And Manpreet, based on what you're saying, so the insurance doesn't cover those kinds of accident. Only.
Yes.
Mhm.
My insurance cannot pay the damage that has been brought by my assistants who destroyed this cabinet.
Oh, I see. So it is the employee's fault, and
Yes, it's
actually,
out of my control, actually.
Even if it is employees' fault, you have promised me that you will be on top of this, right? And you
Yeah, I
even have
understand
told
that.
me that prior to June 15, you would be able to give it to me, the items.
Mhm.
But what happened? You betrayed me.
Maria, please,
Betraying is a
uh,
big word, Maria. Please
Maria,
understand my situation.
please don't let our emotions handle us and affect our um, how we act in this kind of mediation. And let's just be professional enough to let the other client speak, because if this will keep on happening, we will I'll be forced to put you in a caucus session. So Manpreet, what you're saying is you were not there when the accident happened, and
Yeah,
only vandalism is covered by your insurance, correct?
exactly. I wasn't aware that this cabinet was being destroyed by my assistant during that time. So it's out of control, out of my hand. And after I learned this incident, I immediately fired this assistant of mine. So I cannot run after him to pay this liability.
Okay, but
And
go ahead.
everything I have with me my lawyer Rob, and I discuss Iraq. I discuss all of all issues and any settlements with this mediation, and he will represent me and he will help me to decide on this matter.
Okay, I understand what happened. That you're saying that it is totally out of your control, but it is also you signed a contract with Maria, so you can both agree that you have an agreement that was not fulfilled, correct?
Yes.
But did you think of any way, like getting a hold of the employee and helping you out settle this matter, or brainstorming and thinking of a way that you can repay back instead of giving the $100,000?
Actually, I am insisting of something in return for her, but he's insisting to pay this certain amount of money which I cannot be able to pay her because it's a big amount of money and
Mhm.
I cannot afford it.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, but you can't afford it. But 100% of your attention you did not put on it, so you must suffer for the actions that you have done.
Maria, we should not let our emotions and keep it aside as much as possible, as I mentioned earlier. And I understand where you both are coming from. For the lawyer of Manpreet, Rock, do you want to add something regarding
Yeah,
this?
yeah. Yeah, for both parties, hi, once again, I am Rock, and I am here to represent my client, Manpreet.
Mhm.
Manpreet valued his good relationship with your client, Maria, and she's the only person who shows interest and has all the knowledge about the antique business. My client, Manpreet, establishes a good long-term business with her, and your client can really feel that in a way that Maria last year gains a profit of 150,000 for Manpreet works, and my client Manpreet get paid only 10,000 for that. Anyway, this is not an issue. We're here today. Just want to let you know, my client dedication and passion to his work was really admirable. And then my client valued his connection with Maria in a way that he prioritizes most of her project so Maria can feel that she is being cared for and respected. However, there are circumstances that was inevitable in our life. Your client Maria came to my client Manpreet about her new proposal about the restoration of these antique cabinets, and she has a plan to sell it for about 100,000 after the restoration was completed and done. Your client Maria was also added that she has a plan to take it prior to the schedule of the auction, which is on 15th of June. Like what I've said earlier, there was inevitable circumstances that we can avoid in life. It just happened that on 10th of June, my client Manpreet found out that the cabinet are smashed into pieces by his employee. My client doesn't know what to do because he admitted that the deadline was near and he doesn't know how he can start saying it to Maria in a way that she will understand it and not being hurt or offended. We're here to settle the conflict and find what solution will be best for both parties. So after this session, both parties will be happy with the result. We understand, and it seems like it sounds that Maria was really upset with my client because she believed Manpreet's behavior was unacceptable. And what I am hearing is Maria is still insisted to get paid by my client Manpreet for the possible cost she expect for the auction, which about around 100,000.
Mhm.
And Maria seems to be saying that if ever we couldn't meet for any agreement, she will proceed for her civil law case against my client.
Mhm.
But my client Manpreet honestly told Maria his financially situation and that he couldn't afford to pay 100,000.
Mhm.
And then my client doesn't want to lose the good relationship he established for Maria because my client relationship is very vital in business as he also a business owner itself.
Mhm.
Actually, this problem is out of control by my client and it was due because of his employee's misconduct. And when he finds out it, he immediately fired the employee. And then Maria, as his lawyer, we have some suggestion that hopefully you will agree after this session will end. Maybe Maria, have you thought about to consult to an antique expert so he can give us the absolute value of this antique cabinet? Because we feel by doing this, we can come up to a solution that could lead us to resolve our dispute today.
Mhm. Anything else you want to add?
Actually, I have
That's
known
it
many
for me.
expert antics, and if you would, I will give you the contact number, and I will introduce you to them, and definitely they will tell you even the value of this antique, the marble tops, is
Mhm.
even more expensive than the price that I have offered him. So it's going to be more than 100,000. So
Okay. So I understand where Rock is coming from. I mean, he is just defending his client and setting his position on the issue that occurred, that it is out of his control as the owner of the restoration shop, and the Manpreet has maintained a good relationship with Maria for the past 2 years. It's just that there are inevitable events like this, like what happened. So, but let me ask you something first, Manpreet. What can you, what do you think you can do, or you can, I mean, you can do for a service to satisfy Maria's expectations in order to resolve this issue without the $100,000? Have you considered thinking of any alternative solution?
Yes, actually, I already discussed it with my lawyer that I am since I cannot afford this $100,000. Maria's asking for me since I cannot afford to pay this big amount of money,
Mhm.
but I am willing to give pay her instead of $20,000 and plus my expertise and service in providing him good restoration of any furnitures in the near future. But then Maria still insisting this 100,000. But the only amount of money that I can give her is only 20,000 plus
Mhm.
my service also and my expertise. Since then, this couple of year we have good relationship and our partnership is doing well until this incident happened.
It's true. It's already comes out from your mouth that we had a very good relationship for the past few years, right? But
Yes.
you have done this to me, right? I have lost 100,000, and you wanted to pay only for 20,000.
Mhm.
I won't agree on this.
I understand,
Yes.
Maria, but can we let Manpreet to speak first? Because since it's his turn right now. Thank you.
Yes, Maria. Since this incident happened, I have really had a hard time in my finances, especially when I've learned that you are talking to this restoration businesses that I did wrong to you. That's why some businesses are not canceled their business with me. So how can I afford to pay 100,000 when my business is not doing well because of these words coming from you to our business partners?
I
I
never say
understand.
that. I don't make stories. I didn't even talk to anybody about what you have done to me. So don't make excuses here.
No, other companies canceled my negotiation with them.
Your business
Canceled our business
partnership.
ties with them because of these rumors or words that coming from you that I caused trouble from you. So how can I um get profits or run my business well when something is coming from negative words from you?
Well, you should have known that before.
Okay, guys. So I want you to listen to me first, since as I mentioned, I control this mediation. I want you both to understand that we need to be creative here. We don't need to compete with each other. We need to think creatively, and we need to generate wide range of possible solutions to this conflict. Not only one, but uh, this is for Maria and for Manpreet. Don't stick to one position and one interest. If you can be flexible, uh, both of you will benefit with it, because if we will be more creative, we can reach to a conclusion rather than sticking to one interest only. And in that way, we will have a hard time resolving this concern. So I want you both to be more collaborate with each other and creative, not competitive. So this is not a competition. We are not fighting here. We are negotiating. So it will be helpful, and it will be helpful for you as well, for your business, Maria, and for your business, Manpreet, to collaborate and help each other. Think of a way that can benefit both of you without compromising, without losing that much of the value that you want, which is your interest. We need to brainstorm and think creatively. You can speak for now, Maria, and Manpreet will have his time later on.
Well, if he is negotiating, I won't agree on that.
Mhm.
Plus, as per my lawyer, uh, yeah, I can fight for this because this is all by the negligence of uh, Manpreet.
Mhm.
So, yeah, go ahead. Joe.
So, hi guys. So, putting the shoes with my client, you can feel what she feels, right?
Mhm.
So, 100,000 in 100,000 in a business. It's a big help for the business to move. You said that relationship is vital for the business. You caused emotional distress and you did an unprofessional misconduct or conduct to my client, which is affects her business and herself. If ever you know what she's struggling right now, you will see a lot of things that can help the solution, which is you can just pay us a $100,000 what we are asking for you, or even if you have a lot of things or other things to sell just to pay us, you can do that, right? Because there's a
Mhm.
lot of options you can do to provide the 100,000 that we are asking for. So if ever you can find an option or whatever it is, just provide the 100,000 for my client as we are dealing with this. And you already breached the agreement that you signed before, correct?
Mhm. Okay, so I understand, Joe, what you are feeling because you are just representing your client and you are feeling her emotions as well in negotiation. But I want you, for Maria's party, to consider what do you think will happen if this will be brought to court? For me, it's going to be more expensive. It's going to be more time consuming for both parties. How can you run your businesses if you both are attending a trial every now and then? I'm not taking sides here. I'm just being neutral. I'm just being realistic because you have a business, both of you guys, right? So how can you provide or how can you generate your income if you will continue to compete with each other? If you will not think of a creative solution that will be mutually beneficial. If we will keep on competing and competing, this might result to worst case scenario in a court trial, which we do not like. That's why we're both here. Remember? What I want you to think of is understand the other party situation. That's why you guys agree to be here. You signed the contract to mediate. It is because you think that this can be negotiated. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
exactly.
That's what I'm thinking as well. That's why I want to help you guys. So we need to think more of the interest, not only the position, not only because you're emotionally angry at the other party. That's why you want the other party to suffer. But what do you think that you will gain from this mediation that will make you satisfied without hurting or emotionally uh, fighting the other party? So I heard the side of Maria and Maria's lawyer. For now, I want to hear Manpreet and Manpreet's lawyer, Rock. If you can come up to an idea that is mutually beneficial, that is focused on interest and not on possession, it will greatly benefit both of you. And also, this mediation can reach a conclusion within this day if you guys will collaborate and help each other. You can go ahead, Manpreet.
Yes, I am trying to understand the situation, but please try also to understand my situation. When the incidents happened, my business goes down. The profits because some companies cut the ties or did not do business with me because of the words or the rumors that came from Maria that I do harm or trouble for her. So please understand also that my financial means is coming from this business. So if my business is not doing well, how can I come up with 100,000 to pay for Maria? So
Mhm.
I am negotiating for 20,000 plus using my expertise, expertise for you to be able to earn as before, right? You are earning a lot before, and you're paying me reasonably, but it's a low amount of money. But I'm considering it reasonable, and it's okay with me. And if you are willing to negotiate with this, I am also willing to pay you $20,000 plus to use my expertise so that you will earn and fill in this certain amount that you lost for these incidents. And I
Yeah.
have already discussed this with Rack, and he will try to help me to negotiate it with you and settle this issue.
You can go
Okay.
ahead, Rob.
Actually, Maria and Joe, my client, Manpreet is trying to say is since he's financial incapable to pay the $100,000 that Maria is asking for, what he is trying to say is he can use his expertise to provide services to Maria that can lead to resolve the issues he's trying to put on, and by trying to offer his expertise, by this we conclude that it can helps to recover what Maria lost for this project. And then and also Joe, I'm not sure I understand what you are trying to say, but according to Maria earlier, he accept the negligence is not coming from Manpreet. It is caused by the other person, which is his employees. That's why maybe we feel that Maria come to realize that this mediation that we are doing right now is have a possible agreement before this session will end. That's why we try to to explain again that Manpreet cannot able to pay the 100,000, but instead he is trying to offer you 20,000 plus he can offer his expertise to any project in the future that can pay the loss for Maria's side.
I understand what Manpreet and Manpreet's lawyer Rock is trying to pursue here, because they're trying to present an alternative which can be beneficial for both. That doesn't need to go to trial. Because if you will go to trial, you're both gonna have a hard time. First of all, time consuming, as I mentioned, and costly. You will spend a lot of money. And if Manpreet is spending that much money, how do you think he can save up or deliver what you're asking for from him? So what I suggest is we can come up to another type of negotiation if Maria and Joe will permit. We can try and negotiate other options. And also, after this opening session, we can also discuss during the caucus. If you are not comfortable sharing here what you think and your ideas, we can actually talk about it later on during the side sessions. But for now, that's I wish for everyone, like what Manpreet is saying, that we need to collaborate, which not sure if Maria will accept that, and Maria's lawyer. So for now, I can give you a few minutes to speak of if you have reached to other resort regarding this concern, or you will stick with your position. You can go ahead.
I will stick to it. If he will not agree to pay for the amount that I am asking, I will not drop the lawsuit that I filed for him. So I will definitely talk thoroughly with my lawyer about this one.
Joe,
On
you
my
have. Mhm.
Yes, on my side, I was as what I've said, I am not capable to pay this 100,000 to Maria. And I already gave her this alternative or suggestions that we might use my expertise to recover, and as well as to settle these issues. But he's still insisting this 100,000. So I have nothing to do. I just leave these issues to my lawyer and discuss everything it to me.
Okay, exactly. So Manpreet is saying that he has come up to another alternative which Maria doesn't agree, because Maria's side, you will stick with your position and still ask for the $100,000. Do you have anything to add, Joe?
Actually, so we have discussed, as per my client, that we will be sticking on what we are asking,
Mhm.
the with $100,000 that owed by Manpreet to us, to my client instead. So probably he can do something with it, but still we will stand with it. $100,000 is $100,000 in the business.
Okay, I understand your point. All right, then in order to arrive at a mutually agreeable settlement, the parties will need to agree on the amount of damages. So, Maria, I mean Joe, your client Maria has arrived that the damage is 100,000, correct?
Yes.
And Rock, do you also agree as well that the damage is $100,000?
Actually, Tigram, like what I've said earlier, we will be also stick to that. We can also seek first to one of the expert, which is expert to the antique business, so we can find out the true value of that cabinet. So we can find out how much is the probable cost that the damage cost brought to Maria. And then
Okay.
since this session feels like Maria doesn't agree to our options, maybe me and my client Manpreet will discuss another terms. Maybe Maria possible can consider.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. And so the parties here, as Rock mentioned, you may introduce evidence or even call an expert to testify
Yeah,
regarding the value of the cabinets
yeah,
rendered
exactly.
by the employee's destruction, unless you will agree that it is 100,000, which is not the way how I see it. So after this opening session, during the caucus session, you can actually invite an expert that can evaluate the value and then present it in our joint session following the caucus session. So for now, you can have your time if you have anything else to add um, before we conclude this opening statement.
Alright, so as per my client said earlier, that we already contacted some antiques expert. We already called them, but after a while, we can provide documents that can provide documents that
Yeah,
can
I should
prove
prove that
the
this, yeah,
antique is worth $100,000.
correct.
Okay, I understand. So you already have the document that proves this antique is worth $100,000. But before we end this opening session, I just want you to keep in mind, as I mentioned like a few times earlier, you have to be creative and collaborative, which can result to mutually beneficial agreement. And also, Joe, as I told this one earlier, you know how much it's gonna cost for your client if this will proceed to trial, and if you will not agree with Manpreet's proposal of alternative solution, right?
Correct. But all of this are depends on my client's decision.
Mhm.
So I'm just collaborating with her, and it's all up to her. But still, we will stand with the $100,000.
I totally get where you're coming from. So for now, we can actually end this opening session, and I can give you a few. I mean, an hour, or depends on how long you can evaluate your situation, so I can fully understand, and also we can end up with an agreement hopefully after this joint session. Uh,
Tigram, may I add something before you end this opening session?
of course, of course.
Yeah. Just want to say for you, Maria and Joe, the reason why my client cannot pay the 100,000 that you are insisting because of his business. He's trying to say that his business getting low because of the rumors that he received about the words that coming from you, that some of his what you call
Business
this one,
partner.
Business
business
partner.
partner, uh, get out at what you
Cut ties. Ganun.
yon.
So
Mm,
technically you're
They stopped
saying
doing
that,
business with me because of these rumors.
so some of
yeah.
the
And then
business partners are cutting their contracts because
Yes.
of the rumors that they're hearing. So sorry to cut you off, Rock, but Maria, what do you think we can do? Can we do? I mean, regarding this concern.
I need to talk to my lawyer again, once again, and maybe we will come up to a solution since they don't have money to pay for me for 100,000. So let me discuss it with my lawyer. What is the best solution for this? And we will definitely let you know.
Okay, thank you so much for that response, and I hope we can come up with a solution that can benefit Manpreet and also bring back the business that he's currently handling. So they can provide the money that you're asking for. Anything else you want to add, guys?
Uh, for our
Regarding the
clients,
rumors that they are saying, from I know that this is totally foul if I will uh, spread the rumors, right?
Mhm.
But actually, I never spread the rumors. That's why I brought this case here, is because I wanted to sort it out only here. I don't know where did they get the informations that I am telling the rumors. That's why he wasn't able to get the business. So again, he's making up stories. He's lying. Acceptable behavior, Manpreet. You knew from the beginning that I'm a very professional businesswoman. So I won't accept this. But since you don't have money to pay for me, let me talk to my lawyer. Maybe we can consider something and come up with a solution for how much exactly um, I can charge you for this, and we will definitely get back to you so that our mediator will be able to
I
agree on
understand.
us.
Mhm. Thank you so much, Maria and Manpreet. I'm currently ending this opening session, and I hope we can reconsider ideas during the side sessions. After the side sessions with each and every one, I'll first talk to Maria. After that, Manpreet, and then we can go ahead and do the joint session if we can come up with an idea or resolution that can benefit both of you. All right.
okay,
All right.
all right.
Thank you, guys.
okay.